Welcome back to Autobahn Country Club, Joliet, Illinois, alongside Elliott Forbes Robinson, I'm Rick Benjamin, Bill Stevens on pit road. Fans enjoying the show from one of the many condos situated around Autobahn Country Club. Very cool concept. You can purchase some land, put up a building, put your own race car garage in the lower level, have some offices, some kitchen, that sort of thing up top. What a great way to come to the racetrack.
Boy, what could be better than that? Whenever you go to a racetrack,
invite me to yours.
Yeah, right. I know. Just come out on a weekend day, and or just during the week, whenever you want. Go out and spend some time in a race car, and you wouldn't be playing as much golf because you'd be having some fun here at the racetrack. And you know, a lot of these guys, almost all of them, no matter what other car they have a Spec Miata.
Sure.
And these guys come out and race against each other in the Spec Miatas and have a good, because it's such a great race car. It doesn't cost much to keep up. And they have a great play toy.
We've got a great battle up front here. 24 minutes of racing to go in the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup Series. And your leader continues to be Nick Evans, Powell, Ohio. Brad Rampelberg from San Jose, California in second spot. Justin Piscatel from Weston, Connecticut is in third. And Michael Cooper from Long Island is fourth right now. And the top four haven't really changed. And Elliott, I'm starting to think Rampelberg's got to be, his mental clock, his alarm clock's about to go off. And say, I better get going here.
Well, I think it's already going, and they just can't find a way to do it. The cars are very equal, and it's really hard to get a run at somebody, and that's why he's been trying what we talked about earlier, is just showing the mirror on the guy's mirror on the left, on the right up on his backside, everything to make him nervous, because you got to get that guy to make a mistake, and if he'll make a mistake, get off a corner slow, you have a shot at him. But so far, Evans has been able to just keep on top of it, and even though Rampelberg is able to get right up on his backside there, he isn't able to actually make the move. And he's showing him the fender here, where the camera's showing a little bit different, but it's he can't outbrake him in that spot. He can get right up close to him coming into these last turn 18, 19, but can't get by.
Now this next group of four, Lionel Kent has moved up to fifth. He's in front of Jesse Combs, Malkasian here, and Mark Carpenter. This four-car freight train, I thought they could maybe hook up in a draft and try to catch the leaders, but instead the lead group of four is pulling away even further, about 7 seconds to the good last time by.
Yeah, the front group is turning some very fast lap times. It's we see them all close together and working around saying, oh, Nick Evans is holding him up. But in actual fact, they're turning some very good lap times out there. So that's why these guys are dropping back. They're having a great race. But, Carpenter was back in this back group a little bit, and he's closed back up on those three Lara cars. And maybe he can get by. There's Jeff Mosing going through in the black car there.
Sitting in 10th spot right now. 11th belongs to Russell Walker in the 29, the youngster out of Dallas, Texas. 9th place in that group, Dan Bender, right there in the white car going through. One of the local stars here at Autobahn Country Club. Member here, we've got a couple of drivers in the field that only race here at Autobahn, and Bender would be one of those, doing a very nice job.
Yeah, it's a track where some local knowledge is a good thing too, and so they're doing a good job in this, even though they're running out with the pros. They have been here enough, and they've spent some time in the Mazdas, so
sure,
they're happy with this deal, and it's a great thing for them because they feel good about being up front, and they should, because they're doing a good job.
Race leader continues to be Evans in the Mazda Speed 28, the AMG 4 car. Rampelberg second. Third spot belongs to Piscatel, the DAMG Worldwide 89. Fourth is Michael Cooper's machine. Cooper in the 84. That's the Bromardi Landscape Design car.
And Cooper just lost a little bit. Oh, Rampelberg got to the outside.
That's one of those mistakes, right?
Right. Well, it is. And what happens is that because people are dropping the wheel, especially yesterday when it was mud, they go through and come off the end of that, and so you go out on the ripple strip out there, and right at the end of the ripple strip there was a hole developing, so it will actually, you'll see him go out onto the ripple strip here. Now you can use part of it, but you want to get back on the road before the end of it. See, he went out there and caught that hole, and that hole really upsets the car. So you can go out and use the ripple strip, but you better get back on again, and that cost him, but didn't cost him a lot. He's still right there. As long as it didn't knock anything out of alignment, he'll be in good shape. If
you're new to this kind of racing, to road course racing, you see those red and white painted curbings and rumble strips around a racetrack, and you might think, well, gee, you want to avoid those. I mean, on your street car, you certainly wouldn't want to drive on something like that. But a driver who knows what he's doing can use that to their advantage, right? Well,
if you're going to put it right on the edge, even if you want to miss it, every once in a while, see, they're trying to miss it here, but some guys will get out on it like Cooper did there. Oh, boy, he's getting a little ragged here. He's dropping back some. But you'll end up using it even if you don't want to, because the car's going to slide and you're on the edge, and every once in a while you make a mistake and it just slides a little further than you meant to slide. It can upset certain cars, but with these cars it's not too bad. The cars are a little compliant because a little big slide there.
Evans.
That's going to hurt Evans. He may lose the lead.
Rampelberg up alongside Evans for the lead. He's going to power by coming off the final corner. Brad Rampelberg takes over here with 20 minutes of racing to go.
Yeah, that's what you talk about. You know, a little bit of a slide or something like that, trying to get on that gas a little earlier and go for it, and you lost that momentum, and that's all it took for Rampelberg, who's sitting there waiting for that to happen. He was ready to pounce on it whenever it happened, and it did. So now it's Nick Evans' turn to see if he can get something where he can get by Rampelberg. And it's going to be tough, as we saw yesterday. Oh, boy, he's right on him.
A little bump draft coming into the second corner here at Autobahn Country Club. Rampelberg out in front of the 4-car. Yesterday's winner, gunning for his 4th victory of the season.
Now it's right back like the end of the race yesterday. You know, I had a lot of shots or laps to take a shot at Rampelberg. Never could get one good enough to go after him. We'll see if he can do it now. And now the pressure's on Rampelberg. If he makes a mistake now, maybe Evans can get back by again. But, boy, he's going to kick himself for that, because he came into this corner, turning in, got in there a little hot, got on it, and there you see the big slide. See the front wheels turn there,
yeah.
And that lost all his momentum coming out there. Brad Rampelberg is ready for that, and he's gone.
Ready to cash in, and Rampelberg did, so a lead change, Bill Stevens.
Well, you know, it's funny. The pass that we just saw by Brad Rampelberg may have been a result of the team's strategy at AMG. I spoke to the guys just a few minutes ago, and their hope was that Nick Evans would maybe use a little bit more of his tires trying to maintain the lead. Now, this is a short race, so we're not talking about tire wear. We're talking about tire heat. As the race continues on a hot racetrack like this, the tires will heat up, and sometimes because of that, they get a little squirmy. Their hope is that Brad could conserve his tires. Nick would have to use up a little bit more of his to maintain the lead, and we saw him slide, opening the door for Brad to get by. If that's the way they drew it up on the blackboard, it seems to have all come together.
Yeah, well, it's working out for them, but it is a little hotter day today, and the tires will take a little more abuse than they did yesterday. And when the heat does come in these tires, it doesn't work as well. The other problem he's got is once you put a slide like that, a radial tire will go off a little bit, and it takes a couple corners for that tire to actually come back and start working really well again.
Let's take a break. We'll continue with the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup at Autobahn right after this.